MK Party Secretary General Sifiso Maseko recently shared his worries about the African National Congress, ANC, under its present leadership in an interview with Maseko on Newsroom. But before we continue, please kindly hit on the subscribe button as we go into the details. Maseko, who is well known for taking a firm stand against economic reform, stressed that the ANC has abandoned its initial liberation objective under Jacob Zuma's leadership, creating a gap in the quest for real economic freedom. Maseko recognized the historical importance of Jacob Zuma's presidency, especially in light of the ANC's long history of struggle. "I am appreciative that he founded the MK," Maseko said. "We all know that the only time you pick up a spear is when you're defending something," making reference to the ANC's armed wing, uMkhonto we Sizwe MK, which fought against apartheid. Maseko, however, expressed disapproval of the ANC's present course and said that the party had forgotten its core values. He emphasized the need of upholding the gains won during the liberation fight and the necessity of carrying on with the MK party's purpose of pursuing economic reform. Maseko expressed his regret at what he saw as a shift from the principles that formerly bound the party, saying, "The ANC that Jacob Zuma represented is no longer able to push the liberation agenda." He said that the ANC's present leadership lacked the willpower to carry out the drastic economic adjustments required to remedy South Africa's enduring inequality. Maseko made these comments at a time when the MK party has been promoting policies that put economic justice and the empowerment of the people first, portraying itself as a guardian of the original liberation movement ideals. His remarks are indicative of a growing belief among some ANC members and erstwhile friends that the party has lost touch with its origins and the revolutionary spirit that once characterized it. The conversation sheds insight on the current political discussion in South Africa over the legacy of the African National Congress, ANC, and the future course of the nation's economic policies. Those who believe that the liberation struggle's promises have not yet been completely fulfilled are likely to find resonance in Maseko's remarks as the MK party continues to make a strong political presence. Maseko's criticism of the ANC highlights the ideological divide that has developed within the liberation struggle as a whole, with the MK party presenting itself as the defender of the revolutionary principles that first brought the ANC to prominence. The need for a renewed emphasis on economic transformation is a manifestation of the ongoing struggle for control over South Africa's political and economic environment. Once more, in an unexpected turn of events, the newly established MK party has been charged by ANC Secretary-General Michael Mbalula of fraudulently claiming votes in KwaZulu-Natal that he thinks belong to the African National Congress. Mbalula's comments have provoked debate and controversy in South African politics. Mbalula said during a news conference that the ANC ought to have received the votes the MK party received in the most recent municipal elections. The MK party's performance in KZN was not only unexpected, but it was also uncalled for, he said. "We are the legitimate owners of these votes. The claim of these votes by the MK party is an effort to weaken our foundation of support that has been developed." The MK party, which is run by former ANC members, has drawn notice for its abrupt ascent and threat to the ANC's hegemony, particularly in KZN, which has historically been a stronghold for the governing party. Concerns over election strategy and party loyalty have been raised by the MK party's victory, which has been seen as a serious blow to the ANC's authority. Mbalula's charges coincide with continuing disputes over the legitimacy of election outcomes and allegations of political meddling. Due to criticism of the ANC's handling of local issues, there have been defections and the rise of other parties like the MK party, which has taken advantage of voter unhappiness. Political analysts believe that Mbalula's remarks are a reflection of the ANC's anxiety about the ANC's waning power and the competition from split groups. As they get ready for next elections, the ANC's leadership is reportedly considering how to handle these internal and foreign difficulties. Mbalula's claims have been denied by the MK party, which claims they are purely political in nature. Party officials contend that their appeal to those who are unsatisfied with the ANC's performance is what has allowed them to attain electoral success. Floyd Shivambu, the former deputy president of the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, recently made a big announcement about his future in the MK party. Shivambu reportedly threatened to stay in the MK party even if MK party president Jacob Zuma